it's cool. Like all things dubbing, it's a creative challenge. And so you are presented with an episode. And it is your job to figure out how to convey the same intent and experience to a brand new audience. So that someone who watches the show in English can sit down with someone who watches the show in the original Japanese and talk about it, and they have the same experience. But everything is just put on a rocket fast pace. And so as soon as the episode airs in Japan, we are sent an official translation from the Japanese broadcast team. They send us the translation. That translation is then sent, or actually they send us the word-for-word script. In Japanese. That goes to our translation department, who translates it within 24 hours, sends it over to our adaptive script writers, who then write the episodes within 2 or 3 days, I think. That was the turnaround, which is nuts. And then it goes to the director, who casts it, and you record everything in around 5 business days. Then you've got 1 business day to have it mixed by the mix engineers, and then it comes back so you can do the mix review. So everything sounds exactly like it's going to sound on the website or on TV. And so it's just go, 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 go. And there's very, very little room for error, which is why you've noticed that on some of our shows, there'll be an established actor who plays a particular role, and then for an episode, sometimes maybe as much as 3 or 4 episodes, or in the case of My Hero Academia, a character has to drop out entirely, or an actor does, because of any number of things. But the show must go on, and so we've got to figure out ways to kind of plug other people in, keep the ball rolling. And it's, like I said, it's crazy. The turnarounds have gotten pretty nuts. Everyone's pulling extra hours up there. And at Funimation, we have 9 booths. And each one of those booths runs 12 hours a day. We've got the daytime crew comes in at 10 o'clock and records from 10 to 6. Nighttime crew, or the Funimation Upside Down as we call it, they record from 6 to 10. And so we've got, I think currently in production, I think we've got somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 different shows going on. And it's crazy. And it's go, go, go all the time. We've got a lot of great directors, a lot of great script writers and translators, and the actors are awesome. And we're always adding to our casting pool. So we're still working on smoothing out the process a little bit. But honestly, if our bosses had anything to say about it, we'd do it live. Like it'd be stupid. But yeah, it's really the same process. It's just like it's on meth. Or whatever the PG version of meth is.
Some of us have been doing that the whole time. So.
Hi. I'm just kind of wondering, what do you guys think about like the current collaboration between Funimation and Crunchyroll and all that new stuff?
More anime is better anime. It's good. Crunchyroll and Funimation used to compete a lot, and like I want that show, no, I want that show, and then we get into a bidding war, and the price of all anime goes way up. And of course, we don't get to eat all those costs, and so that was pushing up the prices of DVDs and other kind of things. And so both companies realized pretty quickly that we were doing a great disservice to the anime community. And so we are still competitors in the marketplace to a certain extent, but much less so than we were before. And so working together, we've been able to bring prices back down. We've been able to increase the amount of content. We've been able to increase the speed at which the content gets to the consumer. And that's why you're getting to see dubs of shows that are still going on in Japan. And so you would never have been able, like, at this point, like if we hadn't done that collaboration, you guys would still be waiting on Attack on Titan Season 1 to be done. So it's good. It's a good thing for everybody. There are a lot of competitors for there's Funimation, Big Zoom, Sensei, all these different companies that all do the same thing. And while yes, we are competitors, it's very much like the theater world in that like we're all competing with each other, but we all really love each other and want each other to succeed because we all have the same goal, which is bring something to a community that would never have access to it otherwise. And so as we learn more ways to do that, we work together in ways to do that, we find out what we can do better, what we can do differently, and it just helps the whole process. I like it. I think it's a good idea.
You mentioned different and other kinds of voice acting, and if you guys could voice over something else outside, like an audiobook or a radio, what would you like to do?
I've actually done like over 200 audiobooks, and I have an audiobook panel on Sunday if anyone wants to come and learn about that. But I think like probably the same for all of us. Like right now, you know, we're at an anime convention, so like we're pretty well known for our anime things. But I think all of us do all kinds of VO. Like I've done radio, audiobooks. I do original animation. TV commercials. Yeah, and I love it all. Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, one of the first things I ever did was for a puppet show, like for marionettes. That's sort of how, like, I'd already been acting, but I met these people who owned a shop in the mall that had a puppet show every day, and they asked me to come to their house to pre-record. They wrote the stories themselves. They were like versions of fairy tales, and so that was a fun little side thing.
I've always wanted a voice for like a theme park ride. I wanted to know. Because like there was a panel once, I think at D23, which is Disney's Expo back in California, and they had like all the people who did every Disneyland ride. They had like B. Bradley Baker, who did the parrot on Pirates, and I think Jim Ward, who did the announcer on Space Mountain. They didn't have John Rhys Davies though for Indiana Jones, which I'll be sad about. But it seems like they had a lot of fun, and you know, I'd love kids to hear my voice every day before they scream. That came out wrong.
I think that came out perfect. I want to do like mocap a la The Last of Us, because it's much closer to being on film. You're actually kind of working through a whole scene with another actor live, and you're using your body. Like the way they filmed The Last of Us was really awesome. They had a giant room like this with 250 cameras, and they even were able to capture facial expressions, and you know, like Tom Baker and Troy Baker. Oh, I'm thinking of a Doctor Who actor, Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. Like you can see some of the behind the scenes stuff, and they actually got to work with each other and move their body while they were acting. And you know, theater and film kind of gives you a little bit more of your tools to work with. So I guess that's kind of a cheap answer, actually. It's cheating. I want to do that.
I had an actress once who came in, and we finished early with her session. Actually, it was Morgan Garrett, who was awesome. And we finished early with one of her sessions, and she was like, hey, I hope this isn't too much of an imposition, but do you mind if I record something for work? And I was like, what do you need to record for work? And she works in like an office, like doing like adult stuff, like numbers and pencils. And so I was like, yeah, what do you need to do? And she was like, oh, it's just a phone tree. I'm like, those words don't go together, but all right, your mic's on, go ahead. And so she ends up over the next like 3 minutes doing this phone tree. And I was like, I want to do that, because it was so easy on her voice. Because it was just like, thank you for calling Taylor Metrics. Our menu has changed, so please pay attention for your new options. And it was just like, she never had to yell, like she didn't have to match claps. Like,
Can I say something real quick? I did something kind of like that recently. You guys know Amazon Echo. You know how like it recognizes a lot of names. Voice actors have to go into the studio and say a bunch of very, very weirdly spelled words to get this AI to recognize a bunch of stuff. And they got like maybe 250 voice actors from LA to record the stuff that this AI would act on. And it was just like saying Frankfurt, Qatar, hot, Scheisen. It's just like a bunch of that, but it was pretty much like how you're saying. Yeah.
Are you guys staying at the Marriott? Is anyone staying at the Marriott? Yeah, okay, so if you notice when you press the lobby button, I really like... Oh, I wish
That's
it
your
was me.
voice.
No, I really like the voiceover that says lobby.
I do too.
It's
That was
like,
the elevator that I was in like another week too.
it's the same woman. She's
Yeah.
like, she says it like so, it's like sexy, but like, she's like, lobby.
Connecticon staff, get her on the panel next year.
Whenever I'm in an elevator, I think of the lap room. So it's like, going down. He's going down.